Hello. Do you want to see the conditions I have to work in? Today's intro is brought to you by Sasha. God damn it, Sasha. Hello. How are you guys doing today? My name is Anima, and I've got a pussycat on my lap. Woo! Turn that into a buzzword. Yeah, how are you guys doing today? Today we have a live Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle for you all, this time against Juan David. Hello, Juan David! Thank you very much for appearing on the channel today. There will be a question of the day at the end of the video, or possibly a demand of the day. Who actually knows? Not me! I'm kidding, I totally know. I totally know. And yeah, so stick around for that. I'll remind you that the like button exists, but what you do with it is completely and utterly up to you, of course, at the end of the video after watching, or you could be a complete and utter rebel and like it right now. Just gave him a heart attack. And I would just, I don't know. That's so rebellious. So, we're gonna hit music 7 and battle start. There is a cat on my lap, so added difficulty. And go to Party Pokemon. This team is interesting, the team I'm using. I made it a little while ago, and it's like, I'm not totally comfortable with it yet, but it's kind of cool. It has the capacity in the right settings to do crazy work. So this is interesting. I like it already. Stoutland, Hippowdon, Florges, Beedrill, Rapidash, and Gastrodon. I like this. I like this. This is cool. It's interesting. That's a Sandrush Stoutland, alright, and probably a Sandforce Gastrodon, if that is a thing. Not completely sure if that's a thing. I feel like it might be. I feel like it might be. Anyway, let me let you know who I brought. I brought Blood Moon, the Salamence, Blinker, the Fortress, Duckzilla, the Porygon Z, Scout, the Mienshao, Eden, the Florges, and Green Steel. Still not Pamela. We need Pam back. Bring Pam back. Sasha's finally left. He's left because he's realised it's not Pam. So, right, let's see. Looking at his team, obvious lead is the Hippowdon to set up the sand and help the Stoutland move around, because otherwise not a bunch of good stuff will happen. Or the Beedrill as well. So, because of the Beedrill being a thing, I mean, I don't like that. I would like to lead with my Mienshao, so that I could get out of there or whatever. I think leading with Mienshao is probably the best thing. Just because, yeah, because I think even if the Hippowdon does lead, we can U-turn out of there. If Beedrill leads, it'll probably go for the Protect straight away. And we can still get a U-turn off into that thing and go into our dear friend Blinker. So that'll be cool. So out comes Scout. And out comes Gloria. That is a definite Hippowdon name, isn't it? So I'm very curious to see how much damage a Molovin high jump kick will do. And I really don't think it'll do that much, but I'm so curious, so I don't even care. We're just going to go for it. Let's go for a reckless high jump kick. Let's just smack it. Let's just do it to it. Come on, be a 2-hit KO. Gloria. Mother of God, Gloria! You're bulky! Should have calced that, really. But it's a 3-hit KO from this range. No, it's not, because it's the lefties, of course. So I'm honestly really forced to go into Blinker. Straight off the nose, off the bat, off the hiney. I just have to do that straight away. I should have U-turned. It would have been smarter. But I was so curious, and I didn't want to use calcs for once. So let's go into Blinky Blink. Blinker. And take the Toxic. Oh, the plays! Beer. It's the plays, the MLG situation. Nah, it's not really a... I didn't really do anything. So, what are we going to do now is I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin, because I despise having these rocks around. And anything to force Gloria to come back out and set the rocks up would be nice. My priority is getting rid of these, because I want my Salamence to come in unblemished. And I'm sure the Rapidash might be coming in right now, but whatever, we just have to like go with it, you know. Unfortunately, one-on-one Gastrodon does destroy Blinker, so one-on-one I can only really fight the goddamn fight like, oh shit, what are you doing here? Oh, it has Fire Fang. So Let's go for the rapid spin. And I think it has Fire Fang because that's the only reason why it would be here. That's the only reason why it would be here. And with that being said, I feel like going into Blood Moon my Salamence just to scout for that. Just to scout for that. Because I don't... He knows that I'm a big old bulky steel bastard, so I really do feel like the Fire Fang is coming. So let's go into my Salamence, try and get the Intimidate off. Blood Moon with the Intimidate. So funny. Intimidate. Oh my god, so there's the Fire Fang. Hate to say I told you so! But I did, so. Now, I really do feel like he's going to switch the Stoutland out. I really do feel like he's going to switch the Stoutland out. I really do feel that way. But in saying that, I feel... Is it banded? Is it banded? Because I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else. It could even be Assault Vest, but I think to maximize its attacking potential, it should be banded. So I honestly do feel Hippowdon coming out. But at the same time, if I overpredict and he goes for a return, just to experimentally see how much damage that does, I am fucked! So... let's make the risky play. Let's just do it. Let's go into green steel. Let's just bloody do it, eh? Wait, no, shit. Forges might be coming out. I don't care. Whatever, it's fine. Let's make the risky play. Go into... let's do the double switch into Roserade. Hopefully he's going to withdraw, and he does. Mizan. Either Hippowdon or Forges is coming out. Great. Okay, so that's fine. My Roro can get off a free Sludge Bomb now. So that's pretty nice. The Sandstorm is going to subside right on bloody time. And I'm just going to go straight for... Ooh, do I go for Toxic Spikes? Yeah, let's go for Toxic Spikes. It's probably got Aromatherapy. Let's go Beedrill. Nah, let's go for Sludge Bomb. Let's go for Sludge Bomb, because Beedrill's so zippy, and it's like a good revenge killer, so it's going to be coming out fairly often, so... Green Steel, you're not Pam! Pam has normal spikes! Oh, Pam! Oh, I miss you so much, Pam! Oh, someone get a tiny violin! Pam! I miss you, Pam! Oh god, it's just not been the same. It's not been the same. It's not been the same. Pam, please. Please, where are you, Pam? I don't smell very nice. God. Jesus Louises. Ugh, guys, you know what, today? Because I'm so lucky and I have this really wonderful girlfriend, she got me a new phone. It's really cool. So out comes Gloria. Hippo, 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 hippo. Hippo, 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 hippowdon. We're gonna go for that Sludge Bomb. It's not going to do an awful... I'll take it. Give me the poison. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're going to get boofed by the Sandstorm. And I think Gloria would be crazy to continue to stay in on me. But I think... But it makes me so sad because I do have Leaf Storm. And I want to use it. But if my opponent switches back into Florges for me to use my Leaf Storm... then I'm going to be in buttery doo-doo. But I think until I get the mentality of my opponent down, I'm not going to go for that kind of prediction yet. I'm just going to go for the Leaf Storm. Sugar. Okay, so there's the definite mentality, the definite plan. Definite plan for that. Royal. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. You're going to get killed! Ow! Oh, oh dear, that could have been a double switch attempt. That could have been trying to get me to go into somebody else. I don't know though. What? My opponent's just lost a lot of momentum because that thing scares my team to death. Out comes Epona. My opponent is forced into Epona. I didn't work. I didn't work. I failed. So I don't know what you want to do, and honestly, I need to keep Green Steel around. I feel like Florges can 1v1 the Gastrodon, and maybe the opposing Florges. But as long as I have green steel, I should be alright. I think Blood Moon can wall this Rapidash really well, but in saying that, I do not want to take a Flare Blitz. So I kind of feel like foddering Florges because green steel can contest with Gastrodon and and whatnot. So yeah. So I really do feel like doing that. And I think if I can get Duckzilla out in front of the Hippowdon, we can feasibly try to sweep once we get a spot of damage. The thing is, I don't want Blood Moon taking a shitload of damage from a Flare Blitz, even if it's intimidated. I really just but Florges might come in useful. I get Volt. No, let's go into Blood Moon. Let's go into Blood Moon. Let's not be too crazy and sack one of our walls. Let's not be too crazy like that. We do have Intimidate, and we do resist this thing's stab, so we hopefully can kind of tank it. There's the Flare Blitz. If it's banded, it might do a good chunk of damage. See what I mean? It's just like a little bit, it's a bit too much. So, it is Life Orb. And, I do believe my opponent will switch this thing out into what? I'm not sure. Maybe Florges once again. I don't fully know. But either way, I think what I want to do is I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. Because even if this will super effective on the Rapidash, and it will hurt Florges and stuff. So I don't... Oh! No! Goes for the Wild Charge. That looks like a crit. Oh no, nope, 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 wasn't a crit at all. But we're gonna go for the Earthquake, as my opponent actually chooses to stay in, sacking the Rapidash to Salamance's, Gaping Jaws. Gaping Jaws! So, yeah, I don't know, this is why I kinda didn't want to bring in my Salamence like this. I could have brought it in after sacking Florges, and then, you know, I think that would have been more optimal. Because looking at it, I don't need Florges that much, as much. But it's the Gastrodon that scares me. It's the Gastrodon and Florges and Hippowdon still being around, and my Florges can toxic these things and do something about them. So I think my opponent might go into the Beedrill now. I don't know though. Ooh, ooh, I don't know. And we all know how important Salamance's Intimidate is. Out comes Swift Snail, the Gastrodon, and out it comes, I do believe it has the Ice Beam. That's probably the only real reason why it would be around. I want to have a little gander at Gastrodon's stats. Ooh, the defense isn't as good, but people... the defense isn't as good. Bollocks. This is because I want to try and get a download. Woo! Which would be really, really neato. It'd be neato. It'd be muy bueno. Ah, you know what? OBS records me with a slight delay. Damn it, OBS! Why do you do this? Anyway, we have to switch out of here. An Ice Beam Ore of Death is coming, and we must get out of here. I'd like to go into Eden. At the same time, I do kind of feel like a... Wait, what are your abilities? What are your abilities? I need to double check if this thing gets anything hokey to benefit from the sand. So, Gastrodon. Sand Force! It has Sand Force, guys! Ground, Rock, Steel attacks 1.3. Son of a... Anyway, in saying that, that probably implies that it's physical, so I'm gonna go into Blinker. Yeah, that implies that it's physical, but it might not be. I'm gonna go into Blinker. Either way I can take an Ice Beam or a whatever the hell, Stone Edge or something. So that's okay, so we do take the Ice Beam. Not brilliantly, but alright. So the Sandstorm will subside. And at this point, I would really like to get my rocks up. I think that'd be nice, because that Beedrill can mess around with me after a while, and I don't really want that, so I'm gonna go for my rocks. Just get that all sorted out. Swift Snail. That's a really cute name. That is a very sweet name, isn't it? Swift Snail! So swift, so snail! So swift, so snail. Wow, 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 wow. You got some real flopper ears. Or are they horns? Horns or ears? The eternal question. The cat is over there like... Why? why aren't you feeding me right now? Because it's not dinner time yet. It's not dinner time for another hour and a half. And think about my dinner time. My dinner time is not till forever. Hey, don't walk away when I'm talking to you. He's walked away. So we're still here. We're playing Pokemon, by the way, just in case you were blown away by my irrelevant babbling. So I do believe his options are to stay in and try and scald me, which I think he probably has scald because scald is too good to pass up, but at the same time he's Sand Force, and the reason why I say that I think he's physical based on him having Sand Force is because Sand Force will boost ground, rock, steel moves, and Gastrodon gets access to like Stone Edge and Earthquake. Don't really know what steel moves, if any, but based on it having been able to get Stone Edge is kind of why. I mean, Earth Power is a thing. That'll probably do a good. That'll probably smart. Yeah, it did. It smarted. But we are gonna get up our rocks, which is super nice. And it makes me very dearly sad. To say I love you. Which doesn't make me sad to say that at all, really. I'm gonna go into Eden, because I can deal with this thing. With my Eden, baby! We can do that. We can deal with you. We can deal with you, Gastrodon! As there's the Earth Power. So, yeah, but do you have... Can you learn Ancient Power? Come to think of it. No, you can't. Ancient Power? Oh, no, you can't! Okay, it totally could be special then. I don't know what the hell I was on about. Sorry. Probably got a million people like, Anima, you're wrong. Sorry, I was taking the piss. What we're going to do is we're going to go for the Toxic because nobody resists that apart from Beedrill, and Beedrill doesn't want to switch in willy-nilly. So, let's go for Toxic. Smack the Florges. That'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice. And we might be able to get a switch into our Green Steel. It's still not Pam. Green Steel, not Pam. This is going to drive me to drink. I think this is going to drive me to drink. What do you think? What do you think, sir? He's not saying anything to me because he too is depressed that Pamela isn't here. Pam, where are you, Pam? Oh my god. That's it. I'm ruined. Pam's not here. And I'm ruined. But, yeah, no, what I was saying earlier, I got a new phone, and I feel like such an old man when it comes to these things. Look how big it is! It's huge. Now, the phone I've been using for years has been a BlackBerry, not out of a particular loyalty, but because I enjoy buttons, and I've got small, like, you know, I've got, like, small fingers. Thin fingers. And, yeah, so I can, you know... It just works with me. Plus, I had a... Oh, movements! Out comes baby Flo, his own baby Flo, who gon' get toxic if Eden lands, which she does. You beast, Eden, you beast, Eden, you beans, you got beans? Eden, you beast, you got vines coming out your ear, you're such a badass. I want to name, someone get me a Florges named after, you know, I don't know what the name is, but you know in Mean Girls where the dude is like, that's why her hair is so big, it's full of secrets. Like, whose hair is that big? We can have one named after the girl whose hair is massive. So this thing is here, and truth be told, I would really like to go into someone who isn't Eden. I'd like to go into Green Steel, but I think that's a little bit aggressive. So what I think I'll do instead is I'm gonna go for a Wish and then go into Roserade. I think that'll be the best option. So here's the aromatherapy. That's what Florges is doing there. So yeah, so we're gonna go for the Wish. So honestly, having a poison type and aromatherapy is very, very depressing. So depressing for users who want to, opponents who want to use toxic spikes. Not really a thing, not really a thing, not really a thing. I'm really scared of the Beedrill. But I still have my Fortress at decent health, so that's not true, Brad. And I do have my Choice Scarf, me and Shao. I don't care if you quad resist Breh. I've got a nice high jump kick for you. Reckless, reckless, reckless. So what we're going to do, we're going to go right into green steel past the wish. We don't really need to do that. But my opponent is going to switch out themselves. Chooses to go into Shino. Ooh, that's a shout out to Mr. Shino. I shouldn't have gone into my... I should have gone into Salamence! Oh, that would have been amazing! But I wasn't going to switch into Salamence on a Florges, was I? So, you know. Anyway, out comes this thing. And... I need green steel for Florges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Blinker, nothing wrong with that. As my opponent is probably going to go for the U-turn. That's probably the best thing. I kind of wanted to go for Surge Bomb, but at the same time I really don't want to lose my my Roserade. So here is the Mega Evolution. Hey Sheena, you got more pointy. Nice pointy bum. If Sheena watches this, he'll be like, why? What are you talking about, my pointy bum? What are you... Anyway, so this thing is here. And I do expect the turning of Ewing and the Ewing of the turning. And what to do about this? I don't really know. Kind of sucks because the Gastrodon is a very good switch in. But we can whittle away the Beedrill by doing stuff like that. So my opponent has two pissing ground types, so I can't Volt Switch on either of them. What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to go for a Gyro Ball just for damage in case he wants to knock off. This is going to kill you. This is going to kill you. I'm 0 speed IVs. Oh, oh goodbye, Beedrill. Oh, goodbye. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm really slow. Super slow. I hope I have the right nature, actually. Am I? I've been taking hits, okay, so I think I'm the right nature. So out comes Swift Snail. I think this is an okay situation for us. Yeah, we got tons of defense. Oh my god. So we should be fine. I don't know what nature I am, though. I think I'm a speed decreasing one, so we're cool. It's cool. So out comes Swift Snail. And I kind of don't need Blinker anymore, so I'm just going to sack Blinker, and I think we can actually go into Green Steel from here, so there's the Scald. And that's going to be the end of Blinker. It's still leftovers, interesting, on a Sweeping Gastrodon. I wonder, so Ice Beam, Earth Power, Scald, probably recover. So I should just go, I'm just going to go into Green Steel. This is a time I wish I had Giga Drain or Energy Ball or something instead of Leaf Storm, because if I miss, because I'm going to lose thingies as I keep going, and so it's going to be a bit annoying. Actually, no, let's just go for a straight up Leaf Storm right now, and then we can start planting Toxic Spikes in case it becomes like that. So let's just go for a Leaf Storm, destroy the snail. Goodbye, Gastrodon. You can't take a Leaf Storm. Not from... Nah. So down goes Gastrodon. I do believe we are... Yeah, we are Life Orb, so... Roserade! I love Roserade, actually. I do, because it's quite zippy. It's quite zippy and vicious. So here's Flo-Flo. I think she can... I think this thing can eat one of our hits, so... Pardon me, sorry! Burping everywhere. Let's see, Flo-Flo, how well can you take a -2 / palm with still stab? Yeah, nah, it's not worth it. It's really not. I should just switch out. Yeah. But I don't really have any safe switch-ins. I could sack Blood Moon. Right now. I think so. I think that's just what we're gonna do. I think we'll just sack Blood Moon. Just to get a switch back into Green Steel. Get the Intimidate on the Florges though. Way! But we are forced out just because it's really not worth it. It's really not worth doing -2 sludge bombs against this thing, when we could be doing normal ones. So let's go into Blood Moon just to sack him. I'm sorry, Blood Moon, I love you so much. You're really cool. And there's the Moon Blast incoming! Smack in the face. Goodness gracious me, Blood Moon, you just got bodied, but it's alright. It's okay. It's okay. So that's alright. Frogers is going to get a little bit of Chica leftovers, and we are going to go into our dear friend Scout. Failing that, we can go into Duckzilla at the Hippowdon. No, Scout, no! Oh, this isn't what I meant to do! Oh, whoops! Oh dear, I didn't mean to do that. I honestly meant to. I honestly meant to go and not do that. Oh, whoops. I give Vault. So, that's a bit silly. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. I'm screwed now. I'm just gonna go for the knockoff. Fuck it, we'll just do something useful. I do have Poison Jab, but I'm gonna go for the knockoff just to get rid of this thing's passive recovery, just in case he's got like Protect and shit. So there's the Moon Blast. We're gonna get fried. I didn't mean to go into Mean Shaft. I really didn't mean to go into Mean Shaft. So yeah, that was stupid. That was a misclick. Totally misclick. Just went all ADD. So let's go into Green Steel now. That's what I meant to do in the first place. And at least we've gotten rid of this thing's lefties, so I do actually have bloody Poison Jab. I could have just gone for it and mauled this thing in its tracks. So I'm just going to go for the Sludge Bomb now. My opponent can switch in Hippo, but I think at this range Sludge Bomb is a 2-hit KO, so... yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, lads. I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Lads! Oh dear me. Green Steel, you're so green. Your hair is amazing. It's like a rose. You've got a rose coming out of your head. That's mental. Anyway, yeah, what was my anecdote from earlier before my opponent made some moves and distracted me is obviously the move making is more important than my stupid anecdote. So yeah, I used the BlackBerry, his buttons and stuff, and I didn't really monopolize on apps or anything like that. This thing is going to get murdered. Yeah. Down goes Florges. Oh, to a critical hit. Could have mattered, might not have. Ultimately, I could take a Moonblast. So, yeah, so that's all right. And out comes the Hippo, I imagine. Yeah, that's the last Pokemon. But with this thing, it's so newfangled. It's newfangled, and it's got slidey. Okay, no, the phone I had before, the BlackBerry, was a Nokia Express Music, and that had app thingies, and it was a touchscreen that had a pen. It was super cool, had a stylus. Wow, it was amazing. But it betrayed me by the screen starting to not work. It made me so upset. So let's go for the Leaf Storm for the kill. And when it stopped working, it made me so upset. It made me deeply, deeply upset. We might actually die to an earthquake if we don't, if we miss the Leaf Storm. But we do have Porygon, so yeah, no, it's fine. And this Leaf Storm is going to kill Gloria. And that is going to be the game. So thank you very much, Juan, for the challenge. I did appreciate that very much. Thank you for appearing on the channel today. Just to quickly wrap up my anecdote, your Twitter link will be in the description down below as well. By the way, sometimes I forget to say that. It's not good. I really don't want to forget to say that. Just in case there's a Poketuber or something who, you know, wants to, you know what I mean. It's just polite, which is the right thing to do. If someone has links, you should say them. Anyway, yeah, so the touchscreen stopped working, and it felt like I was getting betrayed, and it really hurt my feelings, because I really liked that phone, so I used the BlackBerry so I could never be betrayed by a touchscreen again. So now, even though I've been burned, I'm now using a touchscreen phone. But it has a little pen too, which is just mental. Anyway, that was my long and boring story about phones. I'm gonna become a phone reviewer now, and then I'll get the subscribers. Woohoo! Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Today's question of the day, gets a demand of the day is, give me a pickup line. Give me your best pickup line. If I see a really, really good one, I might tweet it out or something, because every now and then I'll tweet a comment or something that you guys say, just because you guys are so funny. or you know, or really sweet, honestly. So a really, really good one, I might tweet that out. So yeah, or I might single it out in some way. You know, get a little screen grab of it, whatever. But yeah, no, give me a really good pickup line. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye bye.